Okay guys, so today we're gonna learn how to design a simple poster using Photoshop, and you don't need much. Today we're gonna just use a simple picture for that. Now we have a request from a client to design a poster for a dinner occasion. So what you gotta do first is get a picture or a background that communicates what the program is all gonna be. So today we're gonna use this picture right here, and so I'm gonna drag it in Photoshop and open it. Alright, so we have it over here, and you notice that what you're gonna have is that your image is gonna be the background, and you might want to change that, but I want to keep it like that. So first of all, I'm gonna duplicate my picture right here by pressing Ctrl and J, or you could come over here, click it in, right click, and come over here, duplicate layer, and click it, and you're gonna get a second layer over here. This is just to keep a backup of our file that we're working with. So now we have our background for the poster, and now what you want to do is now this is not the information that's going to be in the poster. So what you want to do is you want to blur it a little bit. So you come over here to filter, and we're going to blur it at iris blur. Now technically what this does is it allows you to blur a large area and just keep a very small area sharp. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just draw these dots closer, a little closer, like that, not too close. We want to keep the focus on the fork over here, and push this big circle closer, bring it a little bit closer. So we have our nice pull over here, and I'm just gonna make the background blur a little bit. So you come over here, iris blur 15 over here. I'm gonna shift it to 30. Yeah, I think 29 is good. Yeah, so we have our nice blurred background. So you come right over here and click OK, and in a few seconds it's gonna apply. Okay, so now we have our nice blurred background, and we're good to go. So I'm just gonna name this layer of blurred background. Alright, so now I come right over here in my text, or you could click T to get your text, and I'm gonna click here right over here and type my theme in one. Alright, so we have that, and yep, color is good because I want to give it a golden feel, because you have a silver here, and you know when you get a golden color you kind of get a good complement for that. So we're gonna stick with this color. For those of you who don't know, the color is D7 A713. Yeah, I'm not gonna change that. So yeah, now what we want to do is we want to get the correct font. You could stick with this if you want to, but I don't like this one, so I'm gonna change it. So what I do is I highlight the text, and if you want to sample through the fonts, it's pretty simple. You can just come over here. We have Copperplate Gothic selected over here. Now with this highlighted, this right here, and coming over here to click this, now you can sample through the fonts you have by simply pressing the top arrow or down, whatever you want. So I'm going up now, going up, and you can see that the fonts change as I go up, or I can go down. But basically, what I'm doing is I'm sampling through the fonts. But I'm just gonna skip all of that, and I'm gonna go straight to my font. I'm looking for the Lithos Pro. Yeah, I got it. So I'm gonna stick with this one, Lithos Pro, and yeah, I got a font here. And what I want to do is I want to make the first letter bigger than the rest. So I just highlight the E over here, and I press Control Shift and the greater sign. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna increase it gradually till the E stands out. Over here, 122, 124, and I think we are good. Okay, so now we have a Encuentro. Now it's kind of light for me, so I'm gonna highlight it like I did right here and come over here. You can see regular over here. I don't want it to be regular, I want it deeper, so I'm gonna click it black. And yeah, now my font is a little bit deep, but it looks a little bit animated, like it doesn't look real. So now if you want to make any design real, you gotta keep in mind that lighting is very important. And what light does is it creates a shadow behind whatever object there is. So I'm just gonna put a light shadow, very subtle shadow. So come over here, right click, and come over to blending options, and come right down to the drop shadow. Now you can see just from clicking over here, you can see some light shadow over here. Now we're going to imagine where our light is coming from. Now looking at this picture, you can see the light is coming from somewhere around here, from right to left, horizontal angle. So I'm going to put my angle to 0 and beef up my distance a little bit. Yeah, you can see it taking shape now. You can play with it to see whichever works for you. I can put it all the way up to see how much intensity it gives me, but I don't want this intensity. You don't want it either. Well, you could want it, but I mean, I don't want it. You get what I mean? Yeah. So I'm just gonna put it at a 9 and come over to the spread. Let's see what we get if we beef it up. Yeah. So you get an idea. So I'm just gonna put it to a 3. And size, you want to see how size is gonna look like, you're gonna get something like this, and I don't want that, so I'm just gonna put it to 1. So for the second part, um, yeah, we already got our shadow in the background. Okay, but I don't seem to like the intensity of the text, so I'm gonna change it and make it a little bit thinner. So I'm gonna come over here and click on regular, and there we go. Encuentro. So nice. There we have our text. And now what we want to do is we want to type next text. The theme is Encuentro del Clásicos, but I don't want to type a new text altogether, so I'm just going to duplicate by pressing Ctrl J, and I'm going to keep the Control pressed and drag this one out here, right here, like that, and I'm gonna select the text over here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna clean it and replace it with another text. So I have my like that. I see that's font size is a little bit too big, so I'm just gonna click on this one to find the correct font size, and it's 72 and 124. So I'm gonna apply that to my text. I'm gonna highlight from the L to the S, and I'm gonna make that 72 over here. And there you have it. Now you have your clásicos and encuentro. So I'm gonna shift the two of them a little bit lower. So keep it a control pressed. I'm gonna click on encuentro. So I have both of them selected. I'm gonna keep my hands pressed on the control. I'm gonna drag both of them a little bit down to about right about here. Okay, so yeah, so far so good. Yeah. Now what we want to do is we want to create a reflection of various text. So we're gonna start with the first one right here. So I'm just gonna duplicate it, Control J, and now so I have two layers right here. Now what I do is come over the file and no, sorry, where is it at? Yep, edit. Sorry about that, guys. Edit, transform, and I'm gonna flip vertical like that. So you kind of get what is happening over here. So hit Control and bring this down. I'm gonna hit Control and Shift so that it keeps it in the straight line while I drag it. So I'm just gonna put it down here just a little bit. Yeah, and I have it. But of course, this is not our reflection. So I'm just gonna rename the layer. I'm just gonna change the copy to reflect. There you go. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach a layer mask. So I come right here, this icon over here, and I just hit it. So you have your layer mask applied right here. And now what you do is, either press the G button or select the gradient tool, whichever you want to do. It's all good. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the shift key and drag a small line right up to about 3/4 of the reflection. And yeah, we get in there, but I don't like it, so I'm just gonna hit Control Z to undo that and try again. This time I'm gonna take a little further back like that, and I think I like it now. Yeah, it's good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm now gonna take the opacity down a little bit. Let's say to about 25. We're good. 25. Let's say 20. Yeah, so about 20. So you have this subtle reflection over here. You can do whatever you want. It's your design. So I think 25 is perfect. So we're gonna do the same thing for the clásicos right here. So you guys remember what you do? You duplicate the layer, You can name it first. You want to be like, you come and edit, transform, flip vertical, control and shift, drag it down. Yeah. Remember what to do next? Yeah, you got it right. Layer max and your gradient tool already selected, and you drag with shift pressed to about here, and not good enough for me. Let's try it again. Shifts, go up. Yeah, I think this is good enough. And take the opacity to first one's 25, so yeah, 25 would do. So now I have my text here. Now we need one more text. Sorry, but I don't want this font. I want some like a handwriting. So you could do the sampling method I showed you, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go right through the text that I have. Constellar script, and I had one my personal favorite, Bradley. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, Bradley. Let's see how it works. Nah, it doesn't work. So I'm just gonna stick with you. Try this one. See what do we have here? Not bad. This looks pretty good. So now what I'll do is I will drag this. Remember to keep it control for the move to, and I'll drag it right here in the middle. Yep, and it looks pretty good. But I don't want it to be the same color, so I'm gonna change this to black. Let's drag it down, make it black, or whatever you want. You could kind of give it a silver color. It all depends on you. So now what you do is you're gonna try to give this one also a reflection over here, and get it. Same method, same way we did it. So I'm gonna duplicate this one right here and rename it to reflect. Control Shift, drag it down. Oh, sorry. You gotta flip it first. Edit. Don't forget to flip it first. Vertical. Yeah. So you drag it down a little bit. Yeah. And you guys remember what you do? Layer max. And press G for the gradient tool. And drag it up. Yeah, perfect. So what you do next, you take the opacity down, and you have 25. Yeah, looks good. Looks pretty good. And you can see here that the shadow we gave for the first one is applied right here, because we just duplicated this layer and changed the text over here. And now we need more text. So it's basically an annual dinner that is held by the group Hobson. So I'm just gonna click on the type tool, get right here. Let's see how this works. So I'm gonna take it to black, and just take this down a little bit. Okay, so we have something like this, but I want us to play with it a little bit. Which one was it? So yeah, this one right here. This one looks pretty good, doesn't it, guys? And comparing it with staccato. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna slip it. This one right here. All right, good. So I'm gonna move it to the white part of the picture. So I'm gonna press Control and just kind of push it a little bit, chunk of it to the white part right here like that. But this is quite small. If you want, if you think it's quite small, you can increase the size of it just a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, there you have it. And your house dinner. So now what we're gonna need is the venue. That now you don't have to necessarily type venue first before you put the venue over there. So I'm gonna move these ones right here. This, oh, so, yeah, there we go. Somewhere here. Yeah, good. So now we're getting somewhere. So gonna click here, menu text, and this time I know what I'm going for. So I'm gonna go straight with the peppers. So now then you as CSI. Alright, have this here, right here. And get a date for that. So November 20 night. Or you could just put it 29th. Whatever you want to do. I don't want to make my design too crowded. So I'm just going to shift this over here. So what's going to do right now is you want to give it time. So I'm going to use the font I used for the theme of the dinner. So I'm going to go right here and go search for Lethos. Lethos, where are you? Yeah, you're right here. Good. So time is 6:30 p.m. Looking good. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Okay. Maybe I'll space that out. Or I shouldn't. Well, I did. Whatever. So I'm just gonna rearrange this stuff. Click my move tool and I hit press Control so I can move these ones as well when I want. Still looks pretty crowded. It's good. Now let's bring this one right here. Take this one up and bring this one here. And there you have it, folks. So, yep, a very simple design for our dinner right here. And remember, you can do whatever you want. You can use whatever fonts you want, whatever pictures you want. You just have to be creative. And I just want to show you how simple it is. It doesn't have to be complex. You just need to blur, you have to reflect, and choose the right fonts, and you're good to go. So it's my first video on design posters, and I'll post some new videos in due time. Alright, thank you guys, and see you later. Bye.